Welcome to the First Lutheran Church podcast, produced by First Lutheran Church in Janesville, Wisconsin. We are a congregation of the Evangelical Lutheran Church in America who are seeking to embrace love's adventure together. In this podcast series, we explore some of the contours of that adventure through conversations with friends and members of the community who are on the journey with us. We're glad you've joined us.
Well, hello, First Lutheran. This is Renee. It's good to have you with us today. I'm here with Jason Coon, Jason, what do you do?
What do you mean, what do I do?
Okay, well, I mean, you're on staff at First Lutheran Church. Tell us about that, or maybe not, I don't know.
Well, back in the day, Lori Sheldon called me the resident workhorse, and I think that still fits.
The resident workhorse is, okay, how did Lori Sheldon give you, well, okay, I know from personal experience this last week that you are the resident workhorse, and I will tell people about that in a second. But you work with Jude, right?
Yes.
On his team.
Yeah, but pretty much I clean, I help him with plumbing, electricity, whatever he volunteers me for.
Okay. So the way I see it is when I leave at the end of the day, I've usually screwed something up. And then in the building, right? And when I come back in the morning, it looks better. Is that you?
Depends on what day it is.
Okay, so I will tell the people this. On Wednesday night, I was tapped out. It was a huge, long day. And I think Eric and I had been just on our feet here for 11 hours or so. And we had a supper together. And we had just crashed into chairs. And we were thinking, we have about an hour's worth of cleanup to do. We have tables and chairs to move. And everybody had gone. But Jason was still there. And we thought to ourselves, and we said to each other, Jason, we're going to leave this for tomorrow. And this guy, no kidding, Jason cleaned everything up in the gathering space for Eat, Play, Learn, Pray, which is a fun all generations event. But Jason put the space back together, and I was so grateful. Do you know how grateful I was? I was like crying in the morning.
Yeah, Jude definitely, he told me about the email that you sent out, because I don't check mine that often. I get a lot of junk emails.
Are you calling my emails junk?
No, I get just like the regular mail. I get a bunch of junky stuff.
Junk stuff, yeah, absolutely. Get it spammed in.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah,
so
no, thank you.
I barely ever check mine, but yeah, he told me about you read it all.
Yeah, well, I told him about you because that was awesome. I have a a lot of people may see you around here, you work quietly, but they don't know anything about you. They don't know anything. And that's part of what we're doing today is let's meet Jason. Like, what do you love, man? What are some of your passions?
Music.
Tell us about it. I know you wear a lot of music shirts, so tell us what you love here.
Well, in a nutshell, if it weren't for me, my music, I'd probably go crazier than I already am.
Oh, what do you mean?
It pretty much just keeps me centered.
Keeps you centered. All right. And all right, listeners, let's guess what kind of music Jason likes to listen to. What is it?
Put simply, I'm mostly an eclectic.
Eclectic, absolutely. I've heard you listen to all sorts of genres. So were you listening tonight to any music?
Not yet.
So are you feeling a little off-center?
No, just a little wiped from the weekend.
Oh, a little wiped from the weekend. Okay, and what were you doing this weekend? Speaking of hobbies.
We were switching to campers and getting ready for next weekend because it's closing weekend up at the campground.
All right, so this man, I feel like you camp every chance you get.
Almost. But it's Jude, he thinks when I go camping, I just go up there and drink and party. No, I tell him, I'm always working. Even when I'm camping, I'm always working.
Jude, did you hear that? He's not just slacking off and drinking and partying. He's working, switching trailers.
Whether I'm watching the kids. I'm chopping wood. I'm hauling wood. I'm working on my golf cart, making it work. I'm working.
Where'd you get that work?
Everywhere.
Where'd you get that work ethic from? What drives that?
To be frankly, it was from a long time ago. When I was a wee lad, we lived on my godmother's farm. I'd have to say it was from her husband.
I didn't know that. What kind of farm?
A dairy farm.
Oh, a dairy. Well, there's work to be done.
Yeah. I was knee-high to grasshopper, and my Uncle Bob was on one side of the milk can, and I was just muscling it up. Yeah, just trying to lift it the other side up, and we're carrying it out to the pasteurization unit that he has right there by the barn, and I just liked working on there, so I think that's where I got my work ethic.
A dairy farm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's work.
I even got yelled at when I worked at the mall for not leaving. I got told to, I'm like, just hold on. I'm not done with what I'm doing.
Oh my gosh, Jason. All right. So, okay. Hobbies, working. Let me see. Oh, let me see here. Jude asked me to ask about, you've had some life transitions. I don't know if recently or not. He just asked me, he said I should ask about how your life has been transitioning. I don't know if that means anything to you. Maybe Jude should be here.
I don't know in what way of a transition, but yeah, I think that he would need to clarify
Jude,
that.
where are you? Okay,
clarify that question for me.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's do this. How many years have you been working at First Lutheran?
9 this year.
9. Congratulations. And what working here and being part of this church community, what has that meant to you?
A lot, actually.
You mind sharing?
Huh?
Will you share some of it for us, please?
I was getting there.
Okay.
I'd have to say this was probably the best jobs I've had so far. Everybody here really takes care of their own, and you've all treated me very well since I've been here. So even when I was out sick, I really felt the love. So,
Jason, I think that's probably the transitions he's talking about. You've had some health scares.
That's putting it extremely mildly.
Yes, yeah. You're with us though, man. So
yeah, there's no stopping me.
That's right. You're the workhorse, according to Lori Sheldon, who, if you don't know Lori, you should meet her. She was a Sunday school coordinator here for years and years at First Lutheran. Beloved Lori Sheldon. And yeah, those are kind words, Jason. But you've shown the love too. It goes both ways, friend. So, absolutely. And all right, so 9 years serving here amongst us and with us quietly. You probably know more secrets than anybody else in the building because, yeah, and you don't spill any of them. I love that about you. But maybe we can talk afterwards.
You know it.
Okay. Stop it. What do you got? What kind of goals do you have here in the future? What would you like to see?
Honestly, I don't like to set very many goals. If you set goals, they don't happen, you get bummed out. Just live in the now.
Living in the now with Jason. All right. Living in the now. Nothing you're pointing towards right now. getting that trailer moved over, moving from one place to the other there. What else?
I don't know. I'm just trying to get to tomorrow.
Get home safely from work tonight. Clock off.
That's the big thing, trying to make it to and from work in this crazy driving town. It's not safe.
Yeah, okay, here's the thing. Like, everybody, when you're driving, put down your phone. It's a really nice way to love your neighbor and to love people on bikes and children and dogs and things that might get in the road. So drive safely, friends. There are other people besides me, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. And if you had one thing, this is your opportunity to say something to our friends and family here at First Lutheran. Is there anything would you like us to know as far as taking care of the building and like us to know personally? Do you need anything from us? Like flush the toilet or what?
$1 million would be nice.
Yeah, $1 million. All right. All right. So if you're out there with $1 million, friends, Jason's looking for it. And what else would you like to tell us?
I don't know. Everything seems to run pretty smooth here. It's great staff, great people. Jude kind of gets on my nerves every now and then.
He's your boss. He's supposed to.
But I think I get on his every now and then, too.
All right.
But that's fun.
So, all right, folks. This is Jason Coon. If you see him quietly working in the building, you can say hello and give him a big thank you. I wouldn't give him a big hug or anything because he's probably busy working, but give him a big thanks for keeping things running smoothly and being part of our church community here. So that's Jason Coon. Anything else, bud?
No.
All right. Good. Say goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you, Jason.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening to this podcast. First Lutheran Church is learning to become genuinely inclusive, thoroughly engaged, externally focused, and relationally centered as we seek to live intentionally like Christ in the world. Embrace the adventure with us. You can find out more about us on our website at flcj.org. We welcome your questions and comments, which can be shared through our contact page. We're also active on Facebook and Instagram.